Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you a delicious recipe in the crock pot for country style ribs. We're starting with a simple and easy barbecue sauce that can be used on so much more than just this, and this is the perfect preparation for this inexpensive cut of meat. So let's jump in. Let me run you through all the ingredients that you will need. So to start off, you need 2 to 3 pounds of country style ribs. This is a cut of pork that I really enjoy making in the crock pot because it comes out so delicious. You're also going to need some ketchup, some low sodium soy sauce, some prepared mustard. We're going to be using 2 cloves of garlic, some white vinegar, light brown sugar, some oil, and then salt and pepper. I will have the whole recipe listed below in the description box, so you can refer to it there with all the ingredients and amounts. The first step is to obviously put our pork in the crock pot. You can put this directly in your crock pot like I am, or you can also use a crock pot liner. My advice for these is the way that they have them packaged, they are right next to one another, and I like to kind of turn them every other way so that there's more surface area. But basically, you just want to get as even of a layer as you can. This recipe works really well with pork. It works excellent with chicken. I've even done it with a few different beef cuts. So don't feel like you just have to use pork with this one. We're going to mix together the barbecue sauce in a separate bowl. I'm adding 1/3 of a cup of low sodium soy sauce, a heaping tablespoon of just regular old prepared mustard, and I use the same tablespoon to measure out my oil. I'm just using vegetable oil, but you can use whatever oil you have on hand. So 1 tablespoon of that. One of my favorite parts about this recipe is just how easy it is, and you could probably add all these ingredients directly to your crock pot and skip this separate bowl step altogether. I just like my barbecue sauce to be pretty well incorporated. Next, we're going to add 1/2 cup of ketchup. I'm just using a little silicone scraper to get every last bit out of my measuring cup. Next, we're going to be adding the equivalent of 2 cloves of garlic. You can use fresh garlic, which is really great. I'm just using the pre-minced kind. We're going to be adding white vinegar and then 3 tablespoons of light brown sugar. The light brown sugar adds a mellow, smoky sweetness, and it really adds a lot to this barbecue sauce. It's a pretty simple sauce, has great flavor, and like I said before, you can use this on so many different cuts of meat. We've even used this as a marinade and then grilled it on the grill instead of cooking it in the crock pot, and that's really excellent as well. So you just want to mix it up. You can use a whisk, or like me, you can just use the same utensil that you were using all along. I like to add a little bit of kosher salt and a little bit of black pepper directly to my country style ribs. And then you're just going to pour the sauce right over the top. And that is it for preparing this recipe. It's so easy, like I said. And one of the things about this recipe is that it makes so much. So this is great for a quick weeknight dinner. It's great for multiple dinners. We ate this for 3 separate meals, and I'll talk about that a little bit more at the end. But 3 totally separate meals, 1 night of cooking. It was great. So you want to cover this up and cook it on low for 7 to 8 hours. And when it is done, you open it up and it just smells amazing. There's crispy bits on the parts that are close to the crock pot, and as you can see, it just falls apart. So you can leave this in bigger pieces and eat it that way, serve it up easy, or you can break it up like I did. I have smaller kids at home, so we just pulled the bones out and served it like this, which was really easy. You could serve this with whatever side you wanted. We went with simple mashed potatoes, French cut green beans. My last tip for you is, if you can, serve it with fresh pineapple and fresh cilantro. The combination of those flavors is just over the top. It's so good, perfect for summer. We also use this for barbecue pizza and then also pulled pork sliders. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you are new here, I would love for you to hit that red subscribe button and join our YouTube community here. I'll see you guys in the next one.